What is up, everyone? This is Boaz, rank 1 Sol, and today we have a matchup Monday with Akali, and I got something special for y'all. I have two games for y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. There's a couple ways that this lane can go, and you have to. There's a very, very, very narrow line that you have to follow when you're playing against Akali. So if you don't know Akali, she can really destroy you if you are not careful. Her Q she throws out some daggers, and then it gives her some movement speed. Her W is a shroud. She goes invisible. And then her E. Her E is a little shuriken that she throws at you, flies back, and then if it hits, she can fly back to you, does an insane amount of damage. This champion could easily 100-0 you in one combo once they are level 5. So you have to try and punish them. And as you can see, what I'm doing from this Akali is I'm zoning her from the wave. I could easily drop my E right now to collect those minions. But right now, keeping this Akali from getting her to her power spike is way more important than my Stardust. And as you can see, my Pantheon with the invade, it worked. And now I need to try and get this wave under as fast as I can. Not saying that this is how the lane's gonna go for y'all every single time. That's why I have a second game. But it's really how to play the mid game to the late game. So I'm gonna show y'all. I'm just trying to keep this from Akali from being able to come online. This is a legend sovereign Akali. This is legendary ranked. Afterwards, I found out they were a legend. So this isn't a bad Akali. What I did is as soon as the Akali took her shuriken, I flashed underneath my tower. So that way she flies with me. She has to keep flying no matter what if she takes her shuriken. It's one thing about her. So with Akali, I want you to think Akali starts with the A. You play away from the Akali and try to make plays. Got the Aatrox's flash. Very, very good right there. So once you get something, go back to your lane, get your CS, and then play away from the Akali. That's how you win this lane. That's how you win the games. It's not really winning lane, but if you can keep this Akali from getting ahead, like, you are doing a good job. Now, this Akali is still going to get some kills throughout this game, but I want you to see the amount of pressure that I apply to the other lanes when you're playing this versus Akali. Now, you always want to track. Do your best to track where she's at. Watch your map constantly. If you're not watching your map and following what she's doing, you're going to get lost in the sauce. Now, this Akali is trying to back. I don't know if she tried to fake that or not, but what we're going to do is we're going to speed clear this wave and get it under. Now, you have to be, with an assassin, this is all assassins in general, you have to be really careful what you do with the waves, because they could easily just kill you if you leave it in a bad spot. Now, she maybe could have killed me. I'm not sure if she had ulti up right there, but Akali is doing a lot of damage right now, and I was getting frustrated. My Pantheon came once to lane, got a kill out of it. It's level 9, hasn't came since. I don't understand. Junglers, if you get a kill somewhere, keep going back. Keep going back. Keep going back. Just punish. And my rank 1 thing came right at the beginning of the game, so I don't know why this Pantheon didn't come up. So ask your team to come. Turns out the top laner, unbeknownst to me, I didn't know who he was one of my buddies, Wendy, very good player. He was just like, okay, yeah, I'm going to come mid. And both of them came mid, and look, we got a tower out of it. There's no way this Akali can walk up here. So we got a tower. Now I've got perma prio on the lane. When this happens, you want to constantly clear your wave and then look for roams. Clear your wave and then look for roams. That's what you want to do once your tower's gone. Now, as soon as you make that play, go back and then protect your tower. I want y'all to protect your mid lane towers. Don't give up the mid lane tower, because the second you do that, ADC, support, y'all don't know what you're doing. You're going to lose the tower because you're going to roam. You're not going to go back to it and protect it. So, Sols, stay mid lane. Stay mid lane. And I clear the wave, looking for a play, and then we get rewarded. We kill, watch the ulti, kill, and we're just popping off now. We're just popping off, absolutely popping off. Where's Akali? Doesn't matter to me because she's away from me. She's in the mid lane. She can't come to these fights. Now, I'm going to show you all these these aren't really late game team fights, but this is like how you play mid to late game is very, very important with Akali, because at this point, she has 1 or 2 items. It doesn't matter. She's still so strong, even if she's behind. You cannot let her kill you. So if you're ahead, you have to be watching what she's doing in these big target threats. Watch what they're doing in the team fights, and then position away from them. Come in late to the team fight. If you have to engage the team fight, you can. But as you can see, I'm constantly watching this Akali. And if I don't have someone coming with me at all times, I can't go in. Now, I can kind of take over this game. So that's why I'm going to show you all the next one. This one ends pretty abruptly. You know, I'm just starting to delete them. I'll show you all one more team fight. So this is my build. As you can see, I ulted pretty early, and it was right back up. So cool. We get Baron. Now, I don't have to go to Baron. Asol, you do not have to go to Baron. You can do damage to Baron, but, you know, when you're that low, I want you to think gold efficient and time efficient. You don't do that much damage to Baron. If they absolutely need you, then yes, help them do Baron. But if you can, I want you to weigh every decision that you're doing carefully. I had the opportunity to just let my team do Baron. That was safe for them. Now, late game team fights. Positioning, very, very important. You see, like, I am constantly, this is called posturing. Both teams are posturing for a team fight. Not just going in willy-nilly. Now, doing damage, but watching the threat. See the Akali at the top of the screen, watching her constantly. I'm flying at her because I want to kill her. Now, she's got Zonia's. I'm going to fly at her again. She's flying away. That's okay. I got her summons, got her flash. My team wants to burst down the Elder, and the FF should be coming fast. Boom, gone, next game. Okay, so you don't get the kill early. You're not able to zone. Maybe they walk up in the wave. So this is how you play. We're going to be playing away from the Akali. Again, away from the Akali. So, level 1, if they ever walk up onto the minion, there's a small range where it does AoE damage on your Q. So you can check if they have bone plating or not. This Akali was not running bone plating, so I wanted to, see if I can just do some Q taps on her. Q taps on her. If I can get a fully charged Q, that's okay with me. Now, this Akali, I'm not too worried. She's got no energy, so she's forced to take her Shroud second, which means she doesn't have her E. So watch the Akali's energy level. She doesn't have any energy, not really a threat unless she has her Shroud up. Now, she's going to take Shroud the second because if she takes her E, she can't even use it. Doesn't even matter. So she's got no energy right now. She can't do anything. So look for your 3-wave back. Almost, once you clear this, look for the back, and then just remember. So make sure you do not leave the wave in a bad state ever with an assassin. That's most important. But just watch how I play this. It goes both ways for a little bit. The Akali matchup is not easy. It's not easy, but it is winnable. It is winnable if you play correctly. Now, what I'm doing here is my new tech. If you haven't seen this yet, it's in my my season guide. This is my new tech when I'm doing on the 4th and 5th wave. This is the next wave that just came in is my level 5 wave. So what I'm doing is I'm weakening this wave, dropping my E, and then I'm clearing the whole wave. Once this happens, I level up my ulti, and the Stardust goes towards it. Now, right now, I have an insane amount of Stardust already because of what just happened. And all that Stardust that I just got from those 2 waves is now towards my ult, which means my enhanced ult is probably going to be ready whenever my next ult is ready. Very, very nice. And what I like to do is roam and then drop the ult. Roam, drop the ult, if I can. So what you're gonna notice this game, I stopped the Akali's back. If you can do that, keep her in lane. Very, very, very important. So she's trying to back. She's pissed. I stopped her back. I'm doing good. I'm okay. I want it back anyways. Now, this is really dangerous because the Akali could have froze it right there. She could have froze it right there and easily just denied me. So, a little unfortunate. I go to try and help my team, and I get punished for it. My team's invading when I'm backing, and then I try and help them. It's a tough game out there. Tough game. So I tried to freeze the wave right there. Unfortunately, the Caddy minion had a mind of its own. But, clear the wave if you can. I'm going to drop my E, clear the wave, and then look for my back. I did my W just to make sure that I'm able to clear it. Now, the Akali, I actually knew who this Akali was. I was in voice with him, and I was like, dude, why didn't you freeze that? And he's like, are you kidding me? I'm going to go and get these kills over in the top lane. So I was like, all right. So I'm watching. I'm pinging my team. There's not much that I could do about this. I am hovering. I'm not committing to it unless there's something that I can get out of it. Now, I see that the karma's kind of low. I want to see if I can maybe kill her and then get underneath the tower to get the wave and then kind of use the tower to protect myself. I kind of played it back because I walked back down. I don't know why I walked back down. So, mistake on my part. But from here on out, I want you to see how I play the remainder of the game. So, you start to see like who you can play around and then who you want to play for. So I was playing around my Vi this game. The Vi ult is really, really nice. I am playing to see who I can get caught out. So Ignite helps so much. The Ignite got me that kill right there. So yeah, this is what I found out was going to be really fun. So in case you don't know, Sol's E got a little bit of a buff, and I just started spam killing the Scion and getting an insane amount of Stardust. So this Scion just loved it. It's like a printing farm of Stardust for me. So nice. Now the Akali, this Akali is not bad. Very, very good Akali. But yeah, so those are my tips for the Akali matchup. It's gonna be a if it's not a bloodbath, you have to play perfect. You have to play perfect. But yeah, that's it for my matchup Monday. If you've enjoyed the content, please consider liking and subscribing. And stay tuned for the next matchup Monday. Maybe I'll do a couple of them. But yeah, hope you'd enjoy the content, and I will talk to y'all soon.